Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to do a quick pattern test here with the 3-inch version of the Long Beard XR number 4 shot. It's going 1,200 feet per second, but only has a payload of 1 3/4 ounces. I was kind of recommended to me to try this test by one of the viewers of the channel. Said that he actually gets better patterns with the 3-inch version of the 4s than he does with the 3.5. So we're going to shoot 2 chokes today, side by side. We're going to shoot the Hevi-Shot choke, which is a 656 ported choke with kind of a bevel constriction. It has 3 constriction stages that kind of step into a greater constriction. And then second, we're going to shoot the 660 factory Stoeger turkey choke, which is just a smooth constriction choke with no porting. Both of those chokes have patterned the Long Beard XR very well with much tighter patterns. And today's test is to see which pattern is the tightest and how does it compare to the 3.5-inch number 4s. With number 4 shot, you're not getting near as many pellets as number 6, but they're heavier, they're larger, they carry energy further. So if we can get a really tight constriction with number 4 shot, that could easily be a 50-yard pattern if it's tight enough to hold that pattern density out to those greater distances. So we want to see what this will do today and how it compares to the 3.5-inch shells. And stick with us and we'll get the pattern on paper here in just a second. Okay, that was with the Hevi-Shot choke, which is the tighter of the 2 chokes. It printed a good pattern. I don't know if it's going to be more dense or contain more pellets than the 3.5-inch version. But before we make any judgments, we're going to shoot the other choke again at 40 yards. And we're going to see how it patterns. Okay, we're back in the house and we counted up these patterns on a 10-inch circle. We counted all the hits inside, and that's a 40-yard shot, to compare the 3-inch version of the Long Beard XR number 4 to the 3.5-inch version of the Long Beard XR number 4. In one of my previous videos, you can check out what the 3.5-inch version did. I believe it was somewhere in the 140s for the hits inside of a 10-inch circle, but you guys can check that out on that video. For the 3-inch version, one of my viewers said, I actually get better patterns out of the 3-inch version. You might consider trying it. So I did. With the 660 stock turkey choke, we got 122 hits in a 10-inch circle at 40 yards. You can see where my point of aim was. Now maybe it was a little bit low from that, but that also could be how I have the red dot sighted in for those longer turkey shells. 122 hits is not better than the 3.5-inch version, but it's definitely adequate. I would have no reservations about hunting with a 3-inch shell if that's all I could find. If all you can find is a 3-inch number 4 Long Beard XR, I would buy it. I'd buy a box, maybe 2 boxes. Try a couple different chokes out of your shotgun and just go hunt. It's definitely a 40-yard pattern, and at 122 hits for that pattern density, I would say probably that still has dense enough of a pattern to save me if I misjudge a 40-yard shot for actually a 45-yard shot. The other choke that we tried was the 656 Hevi-Shot choke, and this one surprised me a little bit. You can see here, we got 111 hits. I don't think this was anything but maybe just the combination didn't work as well. The Hevi-Shot choke patterned better with the 3.5-inch shells than any of my other chokes did, both with the 6s and with the 4s. But with the 3-inch version, it just really didn't like it as much. I only took one shot. Maybe this was an off shot, but probably this is a pretty good idea of what the shell is capable of. In the Remington 870, which is another video as well, because that's why I got these 3-inch shells, was for my Remington 870. You saw the patterns were, you know, about 120 down to like 107 or something like that for the Black Mamba choke, which is a 690, but I have a 660 turkey choke in that gun as well, which gave me a little bit more. I think it was 127 hits in a 10-inch circle. So anywhere between 100 and 127 hits for 4 different chokes now that we've tried. That's a pretty good idea of what these shells are capable of. I would have no issue hunting with this shell if it's all I could find on the shelf before turkey season this year. I hope you guys enjoy this content. Please drop a comment of the type of content you'd like to see the channel put out. Please like the video, it helps me out on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel to keep up with other videos like this and adventures throughout turkey season this year, and then hopefully in the fall we'll get into some deer hunting as well. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate your time, and God bless.